If you run a wedding venue, you already know that success isn't just about your beautiful space. It's really about the entire experience. So today, let's talk about how to completely transform that experience by moving beyond a simple vendor list to build a powerful supplier ecosystem. Seriously, this can change your business. And this quote, it just gets right to the heart of it. Think about it. Every single event is a collaboration. It's a performance between your venue and a whole team of outside suppliers. We're talking caterers, florists, DJs, photographers. And guess what? They're all performing on your stage in front of your client. So here's the real question you have to ask yourself. On event day, do you have a truly coordinated team or just controlled chaos? We've all seen it, right? The DJ is desperately searching for an outlet, the caterers arguing about load-in times, the florist's van is blocking a key entrance. That kind of friction isn't just stressful for your team, it directly damages the client's experience. The way to fix this, well, it requires a pretty fundamental shift in your mindset. It's all about moving from that casual, informal list toward intentionally building a strategic network of true partners. Let's really break down that difference, because it's huge. A list is passive. It's often outdated, totally unstructured, and you're not measuring anything. A network, on the other hand, is something you actively build. It's structured with clear expectations, it's operationally aligned so everyone's on the same page, it's mutually supportive, and, this is crucial, it's regularly reviewed to maintain that high quality. Okay, so where do we even start? The very first step is to stop accepting just anyone and start selecting your partners based on clear, defined standards. This is the absolute foundation of the whole system. And these standards, they're about way more than just the basics. I mean, of course, things like professional conduct, proper insurance, and just being reliable, those are non-negotiable. But we've got to think more strategically. Do they actually align with your venue's brand? Are they responsive communicators? You have to remember, every single supplier is a direct reflection on you, so you have to choose very, very carefully. So, once you have the right people on board, the next step is making sure they can all work together as one cohesive unit. This is where your operational playbook comes into play. It's all about creating documented systems that slash that friction and prevent those classic event day headaches before they even start. A really strong playbook is built on 3 key pillars. First, you establish crystal clear guidelines, so everybody knows the rules of the road. Then you align all your client communication, so you're always speaking with one consistent voice. And finally, you centralize all the key information, so there's absolutely no excuse for anyone to be out of the loop. Just think about all those little details that cause massive headaches: load-in procedures, power limitations, noise policies, floor plans. Documenting all this stuff just once and sharing it in a central place saves your team from answering the same 10 questions over and over again for every single event. It's a huge win for efficiency and, frankly, for their sanity. Now, this whole system becomes truly powerful when it stops being a one-way street. A strategic network isn't about you just dictating the rules. It's about creating mutual wins and building real partnerships where everyone gets to grow together. And that can look like all kinds of things: co-hosted open days, collaborative styled shoots, social media cross-promotion. When you actively market with your partners, the entire ecosystem just becomes way more attractive to new clients. You know, a rising tide lifts all boats, and couples are definitely drawn to a venue that presents a strong, unified team. Okay, so we've put in all this work, we've defined our standards, we've created a playbook, and we're fostering collaboration. So what's the payoff? Let's get into the tangible, strategic advantages that come from managing your network this way. But first, for any of these advantages to actually stick, there has to be some accountability. A simple, regular performance review based on client feedback and what your own team observes is basically your quality control. It's what protects your brand and keeps the network strong. The very first major payoff is for your own team. I mean, a smooth, predictable event day means your staff can finally stop putting out fires and start focusing on high-level client service. You know, the work they actually love to do. This isn't a small perk. It dramatically reduces burnout and just makes their jobs so much more satisfying. Next up, think about the impact on your client. It's one of the most important days of their life, and they see a florist, a planner, and a venue manager all working in perfect sync. That visible teamwork just radiates professionalism and calm. It boosts their confidence, it proves they made the right choice in picking you, and that is exactly the kind of experience that leads to glowing 5-star reviews. And finally, let's talk business, because this is huge. A happy, respected, and supported network of suppliers, they become your most powerful, unpaid sales force. They aren't just names on a list anymore. They are advocates who will enthusiastically recommend your venue to their clients, driving a steady stream of high-quality, pre-qualified leads right to your door. And when you look at the results, the impact on your most important metrics is just undeniable. Client satisfaction shoots up, staff efficiency improves dramatically, and your referral bookings see a significant increase. It's a clear win across the entire business, no question. So, what's the ultimate takeaway here? A well-built supplier ecosystem is so much more than just an operational tweak. It's a profound, long-term competitive advantage. Your venue becomes known not just for how it looks, but for the flawless experience it consistently delivers. So the real question is, are you just maintaining a list, or are you ready to build your next great advantage?